In his speech in Nagapattinam, TVK chief Vijay expressed solidarity with the Elam Tamils, referring to them as our umbilical cord kin. He stated that they are suffering after losing a leader, LTT leader Prabhakaran, who showed them motherly affection. He emphasized that it is the duty of Tamils to raise their voice for the Elam Tamils who are suffering in Sri Lanka and other parts of the world. It's not the first time actor turned politician Vijay has spoken on this subject. In the past also, he has voiced support for the Tamil Elam liberation struggle, participated in protest, and his party has in fact passed resolutions calling for a referendum for an independent Tamil Elam. My colleague Thoya Jakshi is joining us on the broadcast to provide us more details. Thoya Jakshi, yet another time we are looking at Vijay speaking about Tamil Elams and about their rights. We have seen him participating in the activities in their protest in the past as well. This time around, is it only election rhetoric or he is actually concerned about that?
Well, Sakshi, in the public meeting in Nagapattinam today, where Tamilaga Vettri Kazhagam chief Vijay criticized the ruling DMK government, alleging that they prioritize personal and family interests over public welfare, he declared that the 2026 assembly elections will be direct contest between the DMK and his party TVK, stating in 2026 it will only be DMK versus TVK, where Vijay challenged the DMK to face the elections boldly and fairly, questioning whether they are the ones looting the state of Tamil Nadu, while he is one of who will stand for the people. He specifically addressed issues faced by fishermen, highlighting the lack of modern facilities and processing from factories at the Nagapattinam port and the core infrastructure in the district, where Vijay stated that resolving the problems of fishermen is a key priority for his party and affirmed his long-standing commitment to this cause, referring on the previous public meeting where he held 14 years ago, where he also expressed the solidarity with the Elam Tamils, where he also spoke about the Elam Tamils in the Nagapattinam speech today in his rally. This public meeting is also a part of the second leg of his statewide campaign for the 2026 Tamil Nadu Assembly elections, which began, in Tiruchirappalli, where the campaign has faced, some challenges, including the Madras High Court warning regarding the alleged damages which were made to the public property during the previous rally.
Right, that's about Elam Tamils, Thoya Jakshi. Please stay with me because I'll need your inputs for the next story as well. Let's also speak about the preparations as far as So like I was saying, let's speak about the preparations ahead of Tamil Nadu elections in the year of 2026. The battleground is already heating up. We have got multiple details now emerging straight from the battlefield. Let's discuss. Actor Vijay, founder of Tamilaga Vettri Kazhagam, has strongly criticized the DMK government for imposing restrictive conditions on the political rallies, questioning whether such constraints would be applied during visits by the Prime Minister or Home Minister to the state. Speaking at a massive rally in Puthur, Vijay accused the ruling party of curtailing his freedom of movement and even disrupting power supply at his events, asserting that his party is firmly backed by the people ahead of the 2026 elections. As Vijay embarks on a high-energy campaign trip to the Delta districts, including Nagapattinam and Tiruvarur, he has urged his supporters to maintain discipline, avoid disruptions and uphold law and order to project TVK as a responsible political force amidst the intensifying electoral battle in Tamil Nadu. Thoya continues to stay with me on the broadcast. Thoya, so the battlefield is intensifying is what we've been given to understand through the recent remark that has been made by TVK's Vijay. He yet another time has launched a scathing attack directly at the DMK. So it looks like that he is only considering DMK as the front runner for the upcoming elections.
Well, Sakshi, like you rightly mentioned, Vijay is making this statement since the time of the conference which held in Madurai. The TVK's second state conference. But here in today's Nagapattinam conference, where he is speaking about, and he has directly said that this 2026 elections would be a direct contest by the TVK and the DMK. So he has made it very clear in 2026 it will be only DMK versus TVK. So Vijay has challenged that the DMK to face the elections boldly and fairly. So this is what he stated in today's Nagapattinam speech. But he, on the other hand, he also stated that by challenging the DMK and talking about the welfare schemes which DMK had promised in its manifesto in 2021 and which is not fulfilled today. So these kind of the schemes he's spoken about, the women's safety, he's spoken about the fishermen, he's also spoken about the Ilam Tamils in today's Nagapattinam speech, where he says that once the TVK comes to power in 2026, he will make sure that he will be the person who will stand towards the people and who will make sure that all these facilities are given to the people of Tamil Nadu.
So yeah, if I could ask you what exactly, the impact of this massive campaign that TVK Vijay has taken out is going to be on the people of Tamil Nadu first up, because he is specifically targeting the youth and the first time voters as far as the upcoming elections are concerned.
Well, yes, you can see the crowd, Sakshi. You can literally see the crowd, and you can see that the people who have come for Vijay's rallies, they are the youths, and he's mainly focusing on the youths because the first time voters he's focusing on, and he's also focusing on the youths who have just completed their undergraduation. So he's focusing mainly on these people, and he's also trying to convert his votes from fan based votes to real votes for election. So this is what he's trying to do, and he has also launched a campaign. He has launched an app that will directly the person can go and become a member of TVK. Now he's also going to launch a door to door campaign from Tiruchirappalli, where he will be going to door, and he will be speaking to the people of Tamil Nadu. So these kind of campaigns he is starting. But on the other hand, you can also see that DMK has already started a door-to-door campaign called Orenil Stalin, and it is also started as Ungalodin Stalin. So these kind of campaigns where DMK has started, were on the other hand, TVK is also focusing something similar to what DMK is doing. So basically, his main thing is to just focus on DMK. He's not having any other party in his mind. But that is why today also he said that DMK is his only contest for the 2026 election. He also said that it will be only DMK versus TVK in the upcoming 2026 elections. Actually.
Interesting. Jakshi, thank you so much for joining us and providing us the context. We will continue to track more details coming in from the political circles of Tamil Nadu. Alright, so that's about the developments coming in as far as what's the plan of TVK and TVK's Vijay is concerned. But let's also speak about the reactions and also the planning happening at the DMK side. Because of course, like TVK has been suggesting from the very beginning, like Vijay has said in a statement, that the battle is directly going to be between TVK and DMK. We have got to cover multiple developments coming in from DMK side as well. Let's discuss it. DMK is also gearing up for statewide public meetings to be held for 2 days under the theme quote-unquote, I will not let Tamil Nadu bow down. Senior DMK leaders will address gatherings across several areas including Kanchipuram, Tiruvarur, Karur and also Kanyakumari. So with TVK Chief Vijay also set to address public gatherings, the political heat is only rising up, and now Vijay has made it very clear that the 2026 battle will be a straight fight between TVK and DMK, with DMK as the main rival. So DMK is also now taking a back seat. They are also planning the statewide public meetings now to be held for 2 days under the theme of I will not let Tamil Nadu bow down. There is a direct contest happening with regards to the campaigns happening at the moment for the run-up to the elections coming up in 2026. TVK is only considering DMK as their direct competition. They have not mentioned or attacked any other party at the moment. At the moment, they have said that the contest is only going to be between TVK and DMK. We are learning that senior DMK leaders are going to address multiple gatherings across several areas, including Kanchipuram, Tiruvarur to Kanyakumari and Karur, while TVK's Vijay is also set to address multiple public gatherings. So there is a direct contest which is happening at the moment. This is a topic that we have been covering for multiple days. Let's speak about the crumbling infrastructure in IT capitals. And when we speak about IT capital, first up we have to speak about the pothole menace and the kind of aftermath the city, the IT capital of the country, Bengaluru, has to see after every monsoon season. These are some of the latest developments that we have covered. Karnataka Deputy Chief Minister D.K. Shivakumar has now responded to growing criticism over Bengaluru's pothole-plagued roads, attributing the issue to natural causes like heavy rains rather than negligence. D.K. Shivakumar confirmed that over 7,000 potholes have been filled, and with around 5,000 still needing repair, and assured that a system, in fact, has been launched for citizens to report potholes directly.
We are there to sort out the problem. They are there to do politics. Let them do whatever politics they want. But we are there. Today evening also my Chief Minister is conducting a meeting. It is in nature. No one wants to make a potholes. It is the vehicle, over traffic in the Bengaluru city, over rains has created a lot of potholes. We have almost more than 7,000 potholes we have just cleared. Still there are about more than 5,000 potholes. Still we have asked the police commissioner to give us a report wherever the potholes are there. Even common man is also finding it. But we can't stop them doing politics. Let the road block and let they also do whatever politics they want. But we are there to solution in all the BJP constituencies. MLAs, for MLAs, even in my personal grants also, whichever I had discretionary power, I did not differentiate. I had given them all the money. Why am I not feeling that? Why did I not do? Even now also we are giving for all the BJP MLAs, 25 crores we are giving them. Let them do this job.
Is the Khatakhat Congress potholed model in Karnataka, where we can see that there is a loot, jute and phoot. Middle class being looted through high prices, middle class being looted through scams, and all kinds of scams have taken place in Karnataka, from Muda scam, Valmiki scam, liquor scam, housing scam. There is constant spate of price rises, right from stamp duty, water, milk, petrol, diesel, every essential item, the price is being risen. So it is a loot ki sarkar, it is a jhoot ki sarkar, where the guarantees were promised, but instead of fulfilling the guarantees, the people of Karnataka are only getting potholes, and they are only getting crumbling infrastructure and civic infrastructure, especially in Bengaluru, despite paying high taxes. And then it is a phoot ki sarkar, a sarkar of division, where every day a new saga. In OTT, you must be seeing that there is Series 1, Series 2, Series 3. Every day there is a new series of D.K. Shivakumar versus Siddaramaiah ji fighting for the chair. And that is the loot, jhoot and phoot ki sarkar. This is one model that people of Karnataka unfortunately have had to face since 2023.
Meanwhile, BlackBuck may have decided to stay in Bengaluru as of now, but CEO Rajesh Yabaji's earlier comments have thrown the spotlight back on what citizens here live with every single day. Crumbling roads and dangerous potholes. Commuters on the daily circle route face daily struggles navigating deep potholes, some up to 2 to 3 feet deep, causing severe traffic congestion and safety hazards. Our correspondent Vajiola brings us an in-depth report highlighting the frustrations and risks Bengalurians endure on an everyday basis on these broken roads. Take a look.
The 22nd of August, which is 28 days back, we had reported from this very spot, Rose Garden, Neil Sandra, to show you the dilapidated condition of how people in this area have been living. Now, if I tell my camera person to pan and show you the road, you will be shocked seeing the condition of this road. This is how the road is of this entire stretch. from the beginning till the end. It took us close to 10-15 minutes to enter this lane only. And see the way in which people are maneuvering and trying to come and get their way through this road. If I tell my camera person to turn around and show you, it will be an even more shocker, because you cannot believe that this is a road from Bengaluru, and this road is nothing but 7 kilometers away from Vidhan Sauda. Right now I'm going to show you one of the worst potholes that I have seen so far. Where I'm standing is the Dairy Circle region. On my left is Kidwai Hospital and Nimans Hospital. And the pothole that you're going to see is horrible. If I can tell my camera person to pan and show you down. This is the pothole that you are going to see here right in front of this hospital. An ambulance is trying to maneuver its way from here, and imagine the plight of the patient who is going to be inside and in the difficulty in which he is going to travel. The depth of it is bigger, and this is not just a small pothole, these are bigger craters on various sides, and the stretch of the road, which is in a bad condition, is close to 50 meters. 50 meters of the stretch is in a very bad shape. This is one of the worst spots of this area. This is nothing but a center of chaos, and my camera person is trying to get you more clearer picture of this particular pothole and the difficulty in which the travelers are moving around. To show you from close the difficulty in which people are traveling. Now imagine if the road was proper, no vehicle had to slow down over here. They would just move past it in speed. But right now, they come down of the flyover from there, from Christ College side. And Koramangala again, mind you, is another 1 kilometer from this particular spot. रोड की कंडीशन कैसी है बेंगलोर में?
बहुत खराब है।
हाँ?
बहुत ही खराब है।
लेकिन सरकार कह रही है हम तो रोड ठीक कर रहे हैं, ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं है।
कैमरा उधर घुमा दो, दिखा दो कहाँ पे ठीक कर रही है।
हाँ। आप कहाँ से आ रहे हैं?
हम आ रहे हैं HL से।
HL से। तो कितने पॉटहोल्स देखे होंगे आप रास्ते में?
1000 से भी ज्यादा।
मुश्किल से आपको ट्रैवल करना पड़ता है।
फुल मुश्किल है भैया, रोड पूरा ट्रैफिक है, फुल रोड बड़ा ब्लैक है गया।
कब से है ऐसा?
एक है, 1 साल से है।
1 साल से ऐसा है?
1 साल से है।
Well, I wanted to show you the length of one of the biggest potholes, or you can even call it crater, in Bengaluru, but I didn't have an inchy tape. So I bought this pipe from the nearby store. This is exactly my height. If you can see, if my camera person is showing you, this is exactly a little taller than me. Let us see how big is this pothole then. It begins from here. Only half of it has been covered. Now if I take another stretch from here, it is still not covered. The pothole still continues. You can see how bigger this is. Now if you see the length of it, from there till here it could be 3 pipes. And now if I show you the depth of it, this big hole inside the road. The entire pothole, we showed you how big it is, how wide it is. And if these kinds of pothole exist in a tech-savvy city like Bengaluru, in a city which is known to be one of the most fast-paced, fast-moving, fast-growing cities, and if you have potholes like this, then it is nothing but embarrassing. Look at the difficulty in which that auto driver is moving.
The Karnataka government's much debated caste-based educational and social survey is all set to begin from Monday onwards, but not without serious resistance from key communities and political leaders across the spectrum. Both the Lingayat, Veerashaiva and Vokkaliga communities have voiced strong objections, calling out confusion and misinterpretation in the way caste and subcaste categories have been listed. Leaders from the Lingayat Veerashaiva community allege that their sub-sectors in fact have been classified in a haphazard and overlapping manner, a move they fear could reduce their community's official population counts in the survey results. Meanwhile, in Bengaluru, a strong show of unity and concern echoed from the Vokkaliga leaders meeting at the Adi Chunchana Nagari Community Hall. The meeting saw the presence of top religious heads and key political leaders from across party lines, including Union Minister H.D. Kumaraswamy, Deputy Chief Minister D.K. Shivakumar, and Opposition Leader R. Ashok. Speaking at the event, Kumaraswamy praised Shivakumar for taking a firm stand against the Kantaraj Commission report during a recent cabinet meeting and questioned the need for a state-level caste census, especially when a central survey is already underway. R. Ashok too raised alarms, warning that if the survey misinterprets facts, it could hurt the Wokkaliga community's future. In a powerful moment, Swami Nirmalandanantha tabled a resolution urging community members to uniformly declare their identity as religious Hindu, caste, Wokkaliga, even in the subcaste column to prevent fragmentation. The resolution was unanimously backed by Kumaraswamy, D.K. Shivakumar and former Chief Minister D.V. Sadananda Gowda, marking a rare moment of political unity. As the meeting wrapped up, Deputy Chief Minister D.K. Shivakumar and H.D. Kumaraswamy delivered brief but impactful remarks. Meanwhile, Governor Thawarchand Gehlot has entered the debate this time, writing to Chief Minister Siddaramaiah raising concerns over the inclusion of Christian caste identifiers such as Kuruba Christian and also Kumbara Christian in the survey. The governor warned that introducing caste identity into a religion that traditionally does not follow caste divisions could disturb Karnataka's social fabric and create long-term complications. This follows a meeting between the governor and a BJP delegation which flagged objections including fears of illegal infiltrators and the potential of lasting social unrest. With multiple voices rising in opposition, the state government now faces mounting pressure to revisit and re-examine its caste survey approach even as the countdown to Monday's rollout now begins.
Important meeting. What decision
No,
has
it
been made?
is not my meeting. It is Wokkaliga Mutt
What
meeting.
decision has been made?
They will declare. I don't want to interrupt.
Sir, important meeting. What?
My colleague Gautam is joining us on the broadcast to provide us more context. Gautam, Monday is just day before, a day after tomorrow, and the countdown has already begun. We are looking at multiple objections that have been raised on the public platform. Could you just quickly highlight what could be, some of the complications with the implementation of the survey and also some of the objections that the opposition parties have raised?
Absolutely, Sakshi. So with the revised caste census set to kick off in Karnataka on Monday, two prominent communities, that is the Lingat and the Wokkaliga communities, are very unhappy with regard to this caste census, which is going to be conducted in a matter of just 15 days. And the primary objection is that the subsects that have been formed within this caste census, where there are sections like you mentioned earlier, that there will be Lingat Christians and there will be Wokkaliga Christians, and there will be further subdivisions of the subsects of these particular castes. And this is the reason that a lot of meetings are happening between political leaders and religious leaders right now in Bangalore. One such meeting took place with the Wokkaliga leaders and D.K. Shivakumar as we played out the bite right there as well. But the main issue right now that the government faces is that 5 prominent points, that the caste census is going to reclassify the Lingats, Veerashaivas and Wokkaligas who have raised serious objections with regard to the caste entries. Basically, there are subcastes that have been included, which basically they feel that this will reduce their population count, and their as a result of this, they will also end up having lesser representation in the political front as well. And even several sect leaders like the Pancham Shalis here have demanded postponement of the caste census, but the Karnataka government has made it very clear that the caste census will begin from Monday. And despite some objection coming in from their own Congress leaders and also the Backward Classes Commission, which is going to conduct this caste census, they themselves have been objecting to this caste list preparation. But despite all of this, the Karnataka government and Chief Minister Siddaramaiah remains adamant that the caste census will proceed as scheduled despite all of the objections that are coming from. So this makes for a very fiery background for this caste census that is set to kick off on Monday, Sakshi.
Gautam, thank you so much for joining us and providing us the context on this. We in fact have a reaction also coming in. Let's take a look.
In the column, Vakaliga will be mentioned, and time must be extension. That is the very important. And Christian Vakaliga, Muslim Vakaliga, Jain Vakaliga, that have to immediately removed. Otherwise, the community will come to street and fight.